Now this is a Ruger, so it's different from my Colts. You don't have to cock the hammer back to half cock, and you just do that. Once you open that gate, the cylinder opens. Now this is a short barrel. Because it has a short barrel, it's going to have a short ejector, right? Ejector rod. And so it just pushes them out that far. That's one of the things you give up if you have a short barrel on one of these. Okay, so it's just to be aware of that now when you're buying your next single action if it has a short barrel. This is a little bird's head grip. These were popular on various guns back in the 1800s. They might look just a little different from this one, but if you wanted a concealable single action, and even a double action back then, I think the Colt was at 1878, 79 model, came with a grip similar to that. It was much more concealable. As I've discussed before, your grip is very important in terms of whether a firearm is concealable, as much or more than the length of the barrel. Now, this is one of the original Vaqueros. It's got the large frame. It's not the new Vaquero. The new Vaquero is more Colt size in terms of the frame. The early Vaqueros were a little bit bigger, which is what this one is. It's very beefy. You could shoot really hot 45 Colt loads in this if you wanted. Okay, if you can stand it. Now this gun is a little more special though. It has been customized by none other than, you might be able to read, Bob Munden. Now, if you've ever heard of Bob Munden, you know that he shoots these a lot faster than I do. At least draws and shoots them a lot faster than I can. But this firearm actually came from his family. It was customized by him. It was owned by Bob Munden. And just so happens the owner up at Tennessee Gun Country has this in his possession, knows his brother, and I think purchased it from Bob Munden's brother not all that long ago. So this gun has some interesting history there, and it's pretty special. Bob Munden I think he did this work on the trigger, the decorative work there on that. Mainly the action. I mean, most of this is just what comes on these, the barrel length, the bird's head grips, their Ruger and everything. But the action is like butter. Oh, you would love this. If you like a single action, you wouldn't believe how smooth and light that is. And yet it still works, still fires the round. You can get an action so light it almost won't fire the round. Those of you who've had that experience know what I'm talking about. So you don't want one too light. You need to have some spring thrust to hit that primer hard enough. But, oh, that is so smooth. So he did a great job on this, and he was a gunsmith. For those who don't know, Bob Munden was not just a trick shooter and a fast draw world record holder. He was a gunsmith, and he could really work on these things, even the Rugers. Okay. Now again, the Ruger's a little different from the Colts or the Colt clones. You just open up the loading gate and turn it. And now these are one of those I talk about sometimes that you could load 6 if you wanted. But in the interest of safety and consistency, I don't do it. Okay, so if you're in a cowboy match, even with one of these, you're just going to load 5. Load 1, skip 1, load another one. And, you skip 1, then load 4. What it comes down to, and then 4 plus 1 equals. Let's see, where's my calculator? Yeah, equals 5. And I didn't do that right. I let the cylinder move a little bit too far because I'm not used to the Ruger as much. That old cylinder just really wants to roll on around. I can see the heads of the cases though, so it's going to come down an empty chamber there. All right, let's take a couple more. Oh, nice. Yeehaw! One more, I think. Yeah, that was it. Hickok 45 here. Oh, plain cowboy again. Got me a bird's head Ruger Vaquero. Okay, with a 3.5 inch barrel. Very short barrel. This is pretty cool little gun. I've never had a little single action this small. Yeah, let's unload it here. See if we know how to do shots. Then I'll tell you some more lies about this. Oh, there's a bucket there. I keep forgetting about it. Let's get there and make sure I hit it. Got a hole in the bucket. Oh, what did I miss? I can't. Oh no, I'm shooting a little bit high. I see they're appearing in the back of it. Yeah, on the top rim. I need to get down where I can see it and shoot a little bit lower. There we go. They're still appearing in the top. Boom, there we go. We had some water in that. We might have to try him again. So it shoots a little bit above point of impact.